Intermittent fasting is an eating plan that switches between fasting and eating on a regular schedule. Research shows intermittent fasting is a way to manage your weight and prevent, or even reverse some forms of the disease. But how do you do it? And is it safe? If you are wondering about these questions, stay with me for the next couple of minutes, when I will explain everything about intermittent fasting. Okay, let's go. Many diets focus on what to eat, but intermittent fasting is all about when you eat. With intermittent fasting, you only eat during a specific time. Fasting for a certain number of hours each day or eating just one meal a couple of days a week can help your body burn fat. And scientific evidence also points to some health benefits. There are several different ways to do intermittent fasting, but they are all based on choosing regular periods to eat and fast. For instance, you can eat only 8 hours daily and fast for the remainder. Or you might decide to eat only one meal a day, 2 days a week. There are many different intermittent fasting schedules. After hours without food, the body exhausts its sugar stores and burns fat. This process is called metabolic switching. Intermittent fasting contrasts with the regular eating pattern for most people, who eat throughout their waking hours. If someone is eating 3 meals a day, plus snacks, and they're not exercising, then every time they eat, they're running on those calories and not burning their fat stores. Intermittent fasting prolongs the period when your body has burned through the calories consumed during your last meal and begins burning fat. Water and zero-calorie beverages such as black coffee and tea are permitted when you're not eating. And during your eating periods, eating normally does not mean going crazy. You're not likely to lose weight or get healthier if you pack your feeding times with high-calorie junk food, super-sized fried items, and treats. The Mediterranean diet is a good blueprint of what to eat, whether you're trying intermittent fasting or not. You can hardly go wrong when you pick complex, unrefined carbohydrates such as whole grains, leafy greens, healthy fats, and lean protein. Research shows that intermittent fasting periods do more than burn fat. When changes occur with this metabolic switch, it affects the body and brain. One of the studies published in the New England Journal of Medicine revealed data about various health benefits associated with the practice. These include a longer life, a leaner body, and a sharper mind. Many things happen during intermittent fasting that can protect organs against chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, age-related neurodegenerative disorders, even inflammatory bowel disease, and many cancers. Here are some intermittent fasting benefits research has revealed so far. Thinking and memory. Studies discovered that intermittent fasting boosts working memory in animals and verbal memory in adult humans. Heart health. Intermittent fasting improved blood pressure, resting heart rates, and other heart-related measurements. Physical performance. Young men who fasted for 16 hours showed fat loss while maintaining muscle mass. Mice who were fed on alternate days showed better endurance in the running. Type 2 diabetes and obesity. In animal studies, intermittent fasting prevented obesity. And in 6 brief studies, obese adult humans lost weight through intermittent fasting. People with type 2 diabetes may benefit. Most of the available research shows that intermittent fasting can help people lose body weight and lower their fasting glucose, fasting insulin, and leptin while reducing insulin resistance, decreasing leptin levels, and increasing levels of adiponectin. Certain studies found that some patients practicing intermittent fasting with supervision by their doctors could reverse their need for insulin therapy. Tissue health. In animals, intermittent fasting reduced tissue damage in surgery and improved results. Some people try intermittent fasting for weight management, and others use the method to address chronic conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, high cholesterol, or arthritis. But intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. Before trying intermittent fasting, or any diet, you should check in with your primary care practitioner first. In addition, some people should steer clear of trying intermittent fasting. Children and teens under the age of 18. women who are pregnant or breastfeeding, people with type 1 diabetes who take insulin. While an increasing number of clinical trials have shown that intermittent fasting is safe in people with type 2 diabetes, there have been no studies in people with type 1 diabetes. Because those with type 1 diabetes take insulin, there is a concern that an intermittent fasting eating pattern may result in unsafe levels of hypoglycemia during the fasting period. Those with a history of eating disorders. People not in these categories who can do intermittent fasting safely can continue the regimen indefinitely. It can be a lifestyle change and one with benefits. Keep in mind that intermittent fasting may have different effects on different people. Talk to your doctor if you start experiencing unusual anxiety, headaches, nausea, or other symptoms after you start intermittent fasting. Okay, that was everything you need to know about intermittent fasting. I hope that you found the video informative and helpful. Don't forget to share the video with your family and friends. See you next time.